A lot of us make a journey in our life, and we're just looking for the piece of the puzzle to put us into where we need to be going. Sometimes we don't know. We're on a journey, like, you know, back in the day when I used to rave, I used to think, oh, this is boring. After about 5-10 years of it, this is boring. Why am I'm in the same place again, and the DJ now playing no good music, and why am I here?
Come on. Why?
And then you start to think outside of yourself now to try and change that reality that you're in.
That's right.
And then you get book, or you may fall upon a book, start to read it for 10 minutes, you start to fall asleep. Because your brain ain't used to reading no more. This is how I start with me anyway. I think it's the same for most people. When you start reading and you're not used to it, you start to fall asleep. Because as soon as you start reading, it's the focus and the concentration. But after a time, you get used to reading again. And then maybe someone drop a book. But you go out in search of knowledge. Because you want that change. You know, you're smoking, you're drinking. I've got to have this change. I can't be doing the same foolishness again.
Come on.
I came on this teachings by the grace of Allah. Right about 1985, I read the message to the black man. I didn't know of Minister Farrakhan, but I got a gift of the message to the black man. And I read that book, and that was it. Everything that was in that book, can we get one of the messages the black man brought here, please? Everything that was in that, let's pass it up here, please. Everything that was in that book was what I was thinking. Thank you, my dear brother.
Yes, sir.
This book, when you start reading it, wow.
Look at that title, brother.
Message to the black man.
Come on, man.
I start reading this book, I was like, well, hold on. The man starts talking about everything. You know, when you've done the self-analyzing, and you're sitting down there thinking, why is this world like this?
That's right.
Why is it, as sister was saying, why is it when I'm out there, I'm under always this pressure? And I phone up for a job, I can't get the job. I'm qualified for the job, yes, sir, I can't get the job. If I'm in the job, they try to mistreat me. Try to diss my program. Get themselves knocked out. But get me locked up. So you can't fall down to their tricks either. Because they've got everything set for you. The whole judicial system, the whole of everything is set upon you. You are this society. We don't even know. We built everything. Even this damn broken system. We keep judges in a job. We keep lawyers, barristers, and all the rest of them in a job. This man here let me know exactly what was going on. This beautiful black man. You can get this copy later on. Let's have a little physical on it for you. I love him.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I love him because he gave me life.
That's right, man.
I love him like I love my mother because he gave me life. You understand? And that kind of love you can't give to just anybody. He proved it with his works. They might have a little bit of he did this and he did that. I don't care. Oh, you all killed Malcolm X. No, we didn't.
That's right.
Yes, you did. No, we didn't.
And we don't care.
Elijah Muhammad said, do not touch him.
That's right.
Don't touch him.
That's right.
That fruit ain't going to break that order. Not back then.
No, that's right.
That man said, don't. They didn't do it.
That's right.
That's why Malcolm got his backside in trouble. Because the man said, don't, and Malcolm do. So, all right then. Something up inside of you that needs to be checked. So Elijah Muhammad checked him. You could check him.
Yes.
You're checkable. If I'm the commanding officer, you ain't listening to what I'm saying, then I'm going to check you. He checked him a few times, then he gave him time. Not like you do it one time, you give people room. Don't do that. Correct. Self-correction, yes?
Yes, sir.
Then he went and done something else again. He goes, oh boy, why? What am I going to do with this man? They said, don't talk for the next... He didn't talk for 90 days and then turn around again and he had to talk. Chickens coming home to roost, yes?
Yes, sir.
See you later then, since you put it on yourself. He was on the last day of a 90-dayer. And he decided, well, I'm going to talk now. Bam! And he had to get put out again. Elijah Muhammad put his own son out a few times. That same one who brought down the nation.
Come on.
Because he knows who they are, but he was trying to check them.
Yes, brother. Yes.
He was trying to check them. So they will pull themselves into line and be who they're supposed to be. But no, the rebel has to come out. We have to have a rebel. We've got rebels in England too.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. That's right.
We have to let the rebels do what they think they can do.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But the God man is here.
Okay.
The God woman is here. We're no longer here to be no one's fool,
That's
or
right.
to be used as a tool.
Yes.
Back to Malcolm. How we didn't kill him. Listen up, listen. As a 7-year-old child, or 8 years old, I think I was, when they killed Martin Luther King. When they killed Martin Luther King, I went, wow. You know, as a boy, because my whole house is crying.
Yes.
Why is everybody crying? Cause we don't, 7 years old, you don't really know everything, do you? You hardly know anything at all. And my whole home's crying. I'm like, well, I start bawling too, but I don't know, but Martin Luther King dead. And I sat down there as a 7-year-old child. Kennedy dead, the first Kennedy one. Then they killed Martin. Then they killed Malcolm. Then they killed Martin, right? And I sat down there and said to myself, the same person they killed all three of them. Because I think the narrative was sort of like that anyway. It wasn't the nation. The propaganda in America it was the nation. But in England, who were more educated Caucasian, that wasn't the narrative. The narrative is like, wow, this looks a bit strange. They killed him, then this one died, then this one died. So for me as a youth, I said, it must have been the government. Oh no, I said it's the same persons who killed JFK, Malcolm, and Martin was the same people. That's my summation. So I've never been into that story of the nation killed Malcolm X. I'm going to bust another bubble. Malcolm X has never really been that attractive to me. Honestly, I mean, I've even had a present of his books in my library. I've never read it. It's not that I'm not interested in him, it's just that it's never attracted me.
Come on, man.
I don't want to get anybody mad in here, I'm just talking from my point of
Tell the
view.
truth.
He doesn't attract me. Don't know what it was, but boom, I've listened to snippets of his speeches, but he's not really attracting me as a great black leader. Because then I learned why, because this is the one.
That's right.
This is the one. Everything he learned from this one.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Everything he brought from that one. So therefore I understood. You all right?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
You sure?
Yes,
sir.
All right. We're going to move further on. So, and also, the same time that they was killing Malcolm X, in America, they was killing a brother named Pinto in Kenya. And he's the man who introduced Malcolm X to Pan-Africanism. You understand?
Yes.
So, the nation, we even got all the way over there to kill that brother.
Same day.
The same day, we did that too.
Yes, sir.
Boy, we could though. That nation was hard. That just showed you straight up, wasn't the nation of Islam.
Yes, sir.
And just to key off, because I want this to get out there. In America, they have official secret acts.
Yes, sir.
So after 25 years, 30 years, whatever, they'll let it out. In the autopsy
Yes, sir.
of Malcolm X, the bullets were on a downward trajectory.
That's
The
right.
trajectory is how the bullets going. So the bullets were going from up, down into the brother's body. The so-called black Muslims, the liars, because a couple of them were FBI people.
That's right.
A couple of them that when they came, they said they didn't even trust them to have real bullets in their gun. They took the blanks and shot upwards, an upward trajectory into Malcolm X. The man who stayed over Malcolm X, the one who said, "Don't search anybody tonight," and Malcolm looked upon him and saw him. Okay, then, because they let the guns in. That one who went to give him mouth-to-mouth resuscitation on someone who's dying of bullet wounds.
That's right.
You see? But he was over him, making sure he ain't gonna live.
That's
Pushing
right.
back in
That's
the
right.
blood that's gonna come out that may give him an opportunity to live. He was an FBI agent 1000%.
That's right.
Not maybe, 1000%.
Right.
Actual fact. He was an FBI agent. Yet still the narrative amongst foolish black people is that the Nation of Islam killed Malcolm X. Because Master told them that. You see, this is why we're so stupid sometimes. We believe anything that we're told by our open enemy, the liar.
Yes, sir.
He's a liar.
Yes, sir.
So no, the Nation of Islam did not kill Malcolm X. Hell to the no. Don't need to. Elijah Muhammad said, leave him alone. And what did he say? He said something else, the quote, that if he wants to live by the gun, he shall die by the gun. But he didn't say that, he said something else. But it meant the same thing. You want to live by the gun? By any means necessary and all that talk? That's up to you. We have not got guns big enough to fight this damn world enemy. Leave the gun alone.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You understand? That's why we don't carry guns in the Nation of Islam. What for? Why? I'm arming myself up to fight them. Not today. Not today, brothers.